Welcome into the jungle at Brighton High School for KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the second round of the 5A state playoffs, as we've got a region rivalry on tap tonight. The Brighton Bengals, the 8th seed, hosting the 9th seeded Skyline Eagles. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Have a really fun matchup coming up for you tonight. We start by introducing the visiting Skyline Eagles, finished second in region play. They swept Brighton this year, and yet the 9th seed coming into it, they had a momentum-building win against Olympus. Showed this group they can compete with the best of the best. And when you talk about the best, they've got two of the best scorers in Yorgo Galesis and Peter Broadbent. Galesis 14 points per game, Broadbent 16. But it's been Kai Tolzian, the senior, that has rounded out the trio of shooting. They all shoot extremely well and can really stretch the floor from long range. It's been a tough dynamic for teams to deal with, including these Bengals. The most recent matchup was just a week ago, near the end of region play. It was a decisive win for Skyline, and Coach Gardner and the Bengals coming in know they did not show up that night. We're not happy with their effort. They're expecting better effort tonight. And when you look at Brighton, 8-4 in region, 16-7 on the year, the 8th seed, they come in. Nash Matheson, the junior guard, what a year he has had, 14 points per game. Owen Schmell, 11. John Rosevear with 10. They can be very balanced offensively, but they know defensively they got to find some answers tonight against one of the top offenses out of Region 6 as we are underway here from Brighton High School. The tip controlled by the visiting Eagles, wearing the navy and gold, Brighton in the home whites. Want to let you know the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. We do our best to keep that synchronized with the official clock here in the building. Skyline working in the paint. First possession, Shaw tries to go up just short, rebounded by Brighton. The Bengals up the other end, and how about the flush? A statement sent early by Owen Schmell, the 6'6 senior. Coach Gardner said he might be a little undersized for 5'8". No, sir. Opening flush for Brighton. A little step back. That rattled out, and Schmell with the board. Brighton playing fast here early. Thought about the transition tray and said, we'll pull this out. Here's Jace Matheson, the 6-foot senior. Works over to, this is Rosevear. As Brighton here setting up. Boy, had the roll off the screen with Mawini, but couldn't get him the basketball. Drive here, foul early on. Brighton attacking early. This call gonna go against Tolzian. That'll be the first on Skyline, the first on Kai. 2 free throws coming up here for John Rosevear, 6'2 sophomore. Coach Gardner said, look, we play some youth, gonna play some sophomores tonight. And was hopeful that would give them confidence as they've had playing time all year long. Opportunities to help take this Brighton program and continue to elevate it. Coach Gardner, just his first year, what a job he's done. As that first free throw from Rosevear rattled out, the second good, and it's a 3-0 lead for the home Bengals. This is Peter Broadbent. Plays over to Tolzian. Kai the drive. Ooh, and a foul called there. That was Schmell that thought he stayed pretty vertical, thought he got basketball, called here for the hack. And it will send Tolzian to the line. Talk about the trio of seniors for Skyline. Golesis, Broadbent, Tolzian. You look at Landon Shaw. He had a shot earlier in the paint. A big man for Skyline as that first free throw for Tolzian won't go. He's got one more try here. Skyline looking for their first point. There it is. Credit Kai. We'll talk about Coach Gardner in his first year. Coach Frazier in his first year as well at Skyline. Both staffs have really made great impact on their respective programs in year one. Sent over here with Nash. Matheson gives it back. Schmell in the paint. 3 Eagles there. Loose ball kept here by Brighton. Up and under and scored. Nice take there by Matheson on the second chance opportunity for the Bengals. Inside And that turned over. Matheson gave a little look. Now some open floor in front of him as that jarred loose by the defensive Skyline, and Jack Huntsman, the senior, able to deflect it out. Brighton will have it baseline. Looking for an outlet, handed off here to Schmel. Oh, nice take. And a timeout taken here by Skyline as Brighton has sent notice early. It's 7-1, Bengals with the lead. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. You're watching second round action of the 5A state playoffs on KSLSports.com. Great start here for Brighton. 7-1. Let's see what Coach Frazier and the Eagles have dialed up here. Had a couple looks as there's go Lessis to the rim, can't get it to go. And Brighton running the floor here again. Here comes Jace. Looking inside, Nash hanging, hitting. Boy, ferocious pace here from Brighton right out of the gates. In both opening games, Skyline scored 20 first quarter points. Well off that pace here in the opening minutes. Broadbent into the lane, has an outlet. Huntsman, the three, won't go, and the rebound to Brighton. Foul, nope. No foul. Yes, there is a foul called on Shaw.
His first, team second. Bengal ball.
Second team foul on the Eagles, and now Skyline with a little bit of pressure here. Brighton able to handle it as Jace coming up the floor into Schmel. Wow, what a start. 6 points for Schmel. Shaw. Handing off. Boy, nice job coming out on the help there off the screen. Forces Yorgo outside. And you can see Skyline here a little flustered early on. Broadbent trying to drive into the trees. Lost out. It'll stay here. Well, I thought that might have been out off Skyline. The official there saying it did go out off Brighton. Substitutions here for the Eagles. Jacob Prost checking in, as does David Rasmussen. Yorgo, patience, hitting. Important for Skyline to get him going. The young man's had a fantastic year. And here's going to be a foul on Golessis. That'll be his first. 13 foul on Skyline. High post, Schmel again. And that one just came off the rim, tapped out. And gathered by Toljan. Kai gives that off with Rasmussen. Little floater in the lane. David Rasmussen, who came on to that last whistle, making an early offensive impact. The sophomore for Skyline. Again, Eagles in that pressure. Numbers here for Brighton to Schmel. Once again with the flush. And another timeout taken by Skyline as it's 13-5, and it's the Bengals out on the run. Welcome back. Boy, Coach Gardner before the game was worried about Skyline getting out on the break, and their fast break, the way they push the ball, run the floor, but it's been Brighton giving Skyline a little bit of their own medicine here early on. Rasmussen sending over with Toljan. Kai here. This is Broadbent. Sends out here to Yorgo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Golesis forced out into the corner. Rasmussen dribbling it out. 5 left on the shot clock. Golesis trying to get a little bit of space. Pull it from 15, and Yorgo hits it. Boy, such a calm demeanor there for Golesis. His second bucket of the night. Shot clock winded down. Ain't no thing for Yorgo. And then picked off. Kai, active hands, able to reach up and take that away. Golesis looking over here to Frazier, Coach Frazier. Trying to drive and count it for Golesis. My goodness. You see how he can impact a game real quickly. 6 quick points here for Golesis as Mawhinney called for the foul here. Be his first. Second team foul on the Bengals, and Golesis here with a chance for the 3-point play. And that rattled out. Not the first time Skyline is seeing that result tonight. We'd love that to start drop for them. Matheson, Jace going up, too strong. There's Schmel. 10 points in this first quarter for Owen Schmel. Coach Gardner wanted his big guy to play strong, and he has. Two to go here in the opening quarter. Golesis, and that last touch by Skyline, they turn it over. I think Prost thought that Golesis might be taking that shot. Maybe caught him by surprise. Inbound it here with Rosevear. Jace getting it back. Quick ball movement. Nash trying to attack. That double team coming, but Nash able to score it again. First field goal for Nash tonight. Nope, excuse me, he's got 4. My bad. And both these teams looking to advance to the quarterfinals in the D Event Center. Looking high for Huntsman. Prost gets the offensive rebound and put back there for Skyline. The senior Prost can add nice size in the paint there for the Eagles. Boy, contact here, and Prost's going to pick up the foul as he was sliding over. Be his first and the 4th team foul on Skyline. Inside of a minute to go here, and it's 2 free throws coming up here for Matheson.
Matheson at the free throw line.
That one off the back of the rim.
Bradley Easton checking in for the Heights. And Nigel Shaw checking in for the Eagles.
Tell you what, the Skyline students have traveled. They have surpassed their section in the stadium. Is that one good? Rasmussen, high post here with Shaw. Works to Golesis. Yorgo trying to find a little bit of space. Nice pass back to Shaw. Deflected to the rim by Schmel. Boy, what a recovery there by Owen Schmel. Looked like Shaw had the bucket, and Schmel able to get back. Brighton can hold for that last shot. Here's Jace. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Jace, the drive, handing off. Schmel again. That has been the recipe in this first quarter. Yorgo looking for late points for Skyline. Quickly down, throws it up, won't go. And what a quarter for Brighton. Schmel has 12 to lead the way as Brighton leading Skyline 20-11. Your start of the second quarter, 20-11. Brighton leading Skyline. Bengals have been able to get out on the run, but it's been the ability to work the ball inside to Owen Schmel, the senior. 12 points, a couple flushes. Pacing Brighton here in this first half. Yorgo led the way for Skyline, 6 of their 11 coming from the senior guard. Here's Jace with it. Works over with Nash. Nash finding space, taking the three, long and rebounded there by Skyline. Pushing up the floor, Shaw quickly in transition. That, boy, got caught. I think he might have been maybe expecting contact, but that cleared by Brighton and come back with the Bengals. Up top here with Caden Morzalewski, who checked in. Morzalewski, my apologies. 3 straight away. Jace Matheson with the first three-pointer of the ball game, pushing the lead to double figures for the Bengals. Shaw, high post. He'll turn around, take the 15-footer short. A lot of one and done here for Skyline. Jace looking to drive. We'll send this back out. Oh, defender lost footing. High off the window for Nash. And another timeout taken by Skyline as Coach Frazier got to find a way to get his team going. 25-11, Brighton the lead at home. Mentioned coming into tonight, talking with Coach Gardner, he said, look, we were not happy the way that last game went, and they felt like they had something to prove. They've certainly done that tonight. My goodness, what a start for Brighton. Broadbent left alone. Peter takes the three and hits it. We talk about the trios of guards and seniors. Need to get that shot going, and Peter makes a big one there for the Eagles. Stepping around the Euro, draws the contact. Brighton will work back to the line as the foul here going to go against Allure, who had just come on the floor. Be the 5th team foul on Skyline. But it'll be 2 free throws here for Jace. First one, able to get the roll. Jace with 6 points tonight. That one just comes off the rim. Allure there with the rebound. And we've got a quick whistle here. Foul called up top on Nash. First on Matheson. I should say on Nash. We got 2 of them tonight.
John Rosebeer checks into the Heights. Eagle ball.
A skip pass and a no-looker picked off there by Jace. Patience here for Jace. Working over with Rosevear. Josh the drive into traffic, gives it back. Schmel. Schmel. Oh, how about the crafty move by the senior. Set that up. 14 for Owen. Pass looking for Broadbent. Not many options. Tries to save it, but goes out of bounds. Skyline's already used 3 of their timeouts in this first half. We still got 5:18 to go. And Goles is going to come off the floor here, and Coach Frazier trying to help coach up his senior guard. Knows they need him to get going. Here's Schmel, defended by Allure. Goes back to that spin. Good defense there by Allure, staying vertical. Schmel got a decent look, albeit a difficult one. Back to Peter. Broadbent, I thought he had a little bit of space. He'll work out. Phillip for three, yes. Malachi Phillip hitting the three for Skyline. Bench almost as many points as the starters right now for the Eagles. Rosevear into that double team, works out. Schmel thought about it. Allure trying to get there, and good defense again by Allure, but rebounded here by Brighton. That shot clock down to 5, didn't touch the rim, got to get a look. Nash, boy, I didn't think he got away, he did not. Shot clock violation, good defense there for Skyline. It was one of the things talking with Coach Frazier before the game. He said, look, I like our half-court defense. Brighton's been able to work it inside, but they're able to kind of settle it down. Did a nice job protecting the rim on the interior look and then making it tough on that Brighton offense. Here is Toljan. Kai can really find his stroke. Has Allure outside. Tough shot there from Kai, won't go. Rebounded by Schmel. Nash. Little spin move inside. Schmel again. Count it. Owen Schmel with the bucket and the foul. He'll head to the line here for the three-point play as Allure picks up his second. He'll have to come off the floor here as Jacob Probst coming back on. And now a timeout taken by Brighton. Full timeout, Bengals. We'll take. It'll be Owen Schmel heading to the line. 16 tonight for Schmel. The senior averages 11 and 7. Had 13 in that second game against Skyline. Was their leading scorer. He's blowing those numbers out of the water as that free throw won't go, and the rebound gathered by Skyline. Golesis spinning inside, wanted to hand that off, it's deflected out. It'll stay here. I like the move there by Golesis. Huntsman couldn't quite reel that in. Good contest by Brighton. Want to apologize, technical difficulties there. We got it sorted out. 2:02 to go here as the foul called there on Evers. Huntsman here to the line. Chance here for the three-point play for Jack as he hits it. And a foul going to be called on Skyline.
Foul call against the Eagles, number 2, Peter Broadbent. His first, team A.
Foul called on Broadbent, be his first.
Matt Matson at the free throw line, shooting 1-1.
Is that the 8th team foul? 1-1 for Matheson, won't go. The clock got a little ahead of ourselves here. We're just going to wait to catch that up. 1:45 to go here in the opening half. Golesis working out. Broadbent here, the drive, hanging, and gets it over the rim. Here comes Skyline. Talk about that offense, its potency, it's starting to find itself. Pressure again here from the Eagles. Morzaleski works up. Evers sends out. Caden for three, won't go. Loose ball gathered by Golesis. Broadbent baseline. Tried to skip it across. That one captured by Mawini. Diving and a foul called here. Love again Matheson, his aggressiveness tonight. Is this foul called inside on Rasmussen?
Foul against the Eagles, number 34, David Rasmussen. His first, team 90. Chase Matheson at the free throw line, shooting 2. John Rosebeer checking in for the Heights.
First free throw there for Jace, good. Makes them both. Inside, couldn't be handled. Oh, they say deflected. Ooh, that'll stay here. Officials now going to converse. I thought that hit out off Skyline, but I'm away from the play. Officials discussing. And they will. Yeah, I thought that was the right call. Allow Skyline to set up that pressure once again. Ooh, thrown into a dangerous area. And Toljan here going to pick up the foul. Second on Kai. And again, it's back to the line, although it's double bonus rest of the way here in this first half. Matheson shooting 2 here. And he's earning his letter from the line tonight. 6 points from the line just in the second quarter, make it 7. And he's got 10 points in the quarter. Again, 7 of them coming from the free throw line. Yorgo pulling up from 15. First field goal this second quarter for Yorgo. Numbers here for Brighton. Out on the run, and it's Creighton Evers with his first points tonight. 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Worked out. Here's Yorgo. Golesis for 3. Won't go. Brighton the rebound, and that will do it. An impressive first half from the Bengals. It's 38-26. They lead Skyline in the second round of the 5A state playoffs. You're watching it live on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half. Dane Stewart here with you as we take a look at our 5A bracket. This game in the bottom left, Skyline Brighton in the Region 6 Invitational. Olympus East, the winners of those 2 games will play in the quarters. That game will be next week up at the D Event Center. We'll have it for you right here on KSLSports.com. But it's Brighton leading Skyline 38-26. Impressive first half for Brighton. Skyline, boy, been tough to find their consistent offense. Golesis finished with 8 in that first half, 5 for Broadbent, 1 for Kai Toljan. And just 1 made 3 amongst the trio. Brighton defensively has been good. This is Huntsman trying to work, and a whistle here. The foul going to be called inside on Schmel. Be the second personal on Owen, who is having himself a ball game. I think he has 17 points. It might be 16. I'm waiting for verification on that. But at the line here, 2 free throws for Huntsman, makes the first. Schmel led Brighton in scoring in that first half. As Huntsman makes them both. And Jace Matheson had 12 in that half. 7 of those coming from the line, 10 in the second quarter. Oh, that one lost. Couple early miscues here on the Bengals. Huntsman. Brighton wanted to travel, no call there. Yorgo works over, Huntsman for three. Back of the rim, rebounded there by the Bengals. Here's Nash. Nash spin move. Nash Matheson up to 9. Ball on the floor, Brighton has it. Step around and scored. Rosevear with the bucket. A lead back to 14. Yorgo in the corner. And trying to draw that foul, will get it there. As this is Matheson. Nash picking up his second.
Number 0, Nash Matheson. His second, team second.
Skyline will have it.
Eagle ball.
Yorgo to trigger in. Up with Shaw. Yorgo setting it up. Gives back to Landon. Couldn't get a shot away. Brighton on the run out. And the foul here going to be called on Golesis. Was trying to poke that away from behind and will pick up his second personal.
Number 1, Yorgo Golesis. His second, team first. Bengal ball.
Brighton to inbound. The drive from Rosevear, hanging, would it go? And rebounded there by Shaw, and a quick whistle here, the foul called on Brighton. This foul gonna go on Jace. It's gonna be the first on Matheson. The Skyline will have it.
Skyline ball.
Yorgo weaving through, and too strong off the window. He thought there was contact. Brighton pushing it up. Into the corner. Rosevear, a little pump fake foul here by Shaw. That'll be the second on Landon. The fouls adding up here on each side early on. 3 team fouls on Brighton, 2 on Skyline. And with Rosevear. John, a 6'2 sophomore. Papa in the house tonight. Worked over, Mawhinney now handing off. Brighton taking their time here. What's the rush? Kicked out, thought about it there was Mawhinney. Backed out here with Rosevear. Shot clock down to 5. Brighton got to get going. John got to get one up, and they do not. Good defense there by Skyline, as second shot clock violation they've forced tonight. Handed off, Broadbent will pull up from the junction, that rimmed out. Boy, how many shots has Skyline had with multiple rim touches that have come out? 5 to go here in the third. Nash, the drive up and under, won't go. Schmel with the board. Owen fouled. Called on Shaw, to the dismay of the Skyline bench. The third on Landon. And the third team foul. Back to the line, head the Bengals. Owen Schmel shooting 2.
Owen Schmel at the free throw line, shooting 2.
The first won't go. One more. Splits it. Pull up from Broadbent. Offensive board. Probst draws the contact, and Jacob Probst will head to the line. Foul called on Mawhinney. That's the third on Josh. As Probst, 4 points tonight. A chance here for 2. That one won't go. Second attempt, count it. Brighton able to handle that pressure once again. Matheson handing off, Schmel. And a timeout taken quickly after the bucket by Brighton, as Schmel scoring his 19th of the ball game. We'll stay here. Want to thank our sponsors of KSL Sports Rewind. Do you need plans for spring break? Register for Utah Jazz Camps and Clinics. Your child will receive the best instruction in the state, along with the Utah Jazz swag bag and a ticket voucher. Secure your child's spot today at utahjazzcamps.com to improve their basketball skills, get active, and have fun. Thanks to Utah Jazz Camps for sponsoring KSL Sports Rewind as we prepare, our last game in a gym this season. Yep, we're heading up to Weber State. The D Event Center will have quarterfinal action for you in the boys and girls 5A and 6A state playoffs. We'll take you all the way to the crowning of a champion, only on KSLSports.com. Out of the timeout. Golesis picking up a head of steam, gives it to Probst. Now Huntsman working baseline, reverse. That wouldn't go for Huntsman. Another look at the rim. The leak out for Rosevear. Patience, and scored. John Rosevear up to 5 now for the Bengals. Inside, Probst, that length going up, score it. Quick response inside there for Probst. He's up to 7. No scorers in double figures tonight for Skyline. Rosevear, the drive off the window, too strong, and a traveling violation. Had it, but couldn't keep feet on the ground. Rasmussen going to come back on the floor here for the Eagles. Good crowd tonight. Home side full. Got the track with participants observing. And a great facility, by the way. They did this gym right. Inside, collapsed down and taken away. Good defense by Evers. Creighton Evers getting it back here for the Bengals. And a timeout. Yeah, timeout taken here. A couple quick timeouts for Skyline, or for Brighton, as that'll be their third.
30 seconds.
Welcome back. Good look at Coach Frazier. First year at Skyline. This is a group that has been scoring in bunches the last 3 weeks of the season, but not tonight. The defense of Brighton has been akin to the plan, and boy, they've done a masterful job on some of the top scorers in the region, in the state, you could argue. That one tapped out, gathered by Skyline. Here they come. Golesis inside, works out. Broadbent for 3. Peter, second made 3 of the game for Broadbent. He's up to 8. Here's Matheson. Works to the corner. Rosevear. Here's Nash. He's trying to attack. Ran into the trees. Now gives it to his brother. Back to Nash. You can practice that in the backyard. Rasmussen with 3 for Skyline won't go. Rebounded by Schmel. 15 the difference. Zone here for Skyline. Pull up. Evers with the field goal. Quick shot on the other end. Broadbent trying to do everything he can to keep Skyline in this one. He is your first double-digit scorer for the Eagles. He's up to 11. Pressure there by Yorgo. Kept by Matheson and fouled here by Probst. Boy, and Jace here a little slow to get up. Second personal on Probst. And Matheson almost looks like, I don't know if a shoe came out or if he's trying to stretch maybe a cramp. It is a stretch, trying to loosen up that hamstring or that, calf. 2 here for Jace. That one rimmed out for Matheson. Substitutions here for both sides. Kai Toljan back on the floor for Skyline. Meanwhile, for Brighton, Josh Mawhinney back on the floor, as is Caden Morzaleski. One more here for Jace. That kick out too hot to handle. Brighton with numbers again here. Jace leading the pack, gives it over at the rim. Josh Mawhinney with the field goal on the fast break, his first tonight. Kai, and walked with it. Good pressure there by Brighton. Made it really tough to find any space, and Brighton gets it back. Here's Nash driving. Oh, deflected but fouled here by Rasmussen. As David picking up his second. And it will be Nash Matheson now walking to the line to shoot a pair. Second on David. I think the 5th team foul on Skyline is the first. Good for Nash, has one more. Skyline has been outscored by Brighton in every quarter. 2 for 2 on the trip from Nash. Nash now up to 13. Hanging, Huntsman, that rattled out. They've got to have 8 or 9 of those tonight. Trying to push it, Rasmussen coming away with it. Huntsman looking up the floor here for Broadbent. Pete, a little bit of space, takes the 3 and hits it. Peter Broadbent has found his shot. 4 made threes tonight for Peter. Inside of a minute to go. 3 on the other end. Evers with the 3 as we're down to 30 seconds. And a whistle. A foul here. I think both sides kind of, yeah, it is a foul on Matheson. Nash picking up his 3rd. Called for the block as Landon Shaw coming back on the floor here for Skyline. And now the officials maybe coming together here. Talking with the scorer at the table here, wanting to make sure we're all on the same page. 58-40. Our score, my apologies for that. Coach Gardner here still having a conversation with the officials. Not certain what he's not happy about. And now the officials going to come together, make sure they're on the same page. Coach Gardner still pleading his case. 29 seconds to go here in the third. While we converse, we'll remind you how the 5A state tournament is shaping up here. Again, Olympus East will face the winner of that. Will face the winner of this. Now the coaches come together here for this to all be unpacked. Of course, Olympus, a lot of people had as a favorite coming into the tournament. Skyline got the win over them late in the year. As now the clarification is the whistle was blown before the foul, so that foul will not go against Nash. There's no foul on the play. Skyline basketball. Yorgo splitting it, stepping around, left-hand finish right at the rim. That's the thing you don't want to give up to Yorgo, as he now has 10. He can absolutely beat you on that drive time and time again. Pressure here from Skyline. And they just got to get it across the timeline. Tipped. Golesis with it. Clock down to seconds. Hanging, hitting, and one. Oh my goodness. Yorgo Golesis the drive. He got it off before the horn. The bucket counts. A blocking foul called underneath on Evers. And Yorgo will work to the line for a three-point play. What a job by Golesis. My goodness. Lanes will be empty for the Yorgo free throw. Boy, a chance to close out the quarter with a nice burst. Golesis to the line, hits it, and it's down to 13. Through three, Brighton leading Skyline in the 5A state playoffs. Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Dane Stewart here with you. Broadbent started to hit those threes in that third. Golesis with 5 points to close out the final minute in that quarter. We'll see if that helps get Skyline's offense moving. They'll start on defense.
Bengal ball to start the fourth quarter.
As the Bengal offense has been impressive. 19 unofficially for Schmel tonight to lead the way. 13 for Jace, 13 for Nash, as this is Jace with it now. Brighton has continued to outscore Skyline every quarter. It was a 2019 advantage in the third. Work to Rosevear for three. That was short, and Shaw with the rebound and the clear for Skyline. Eagles running up the floor. And there's Yorgo right to the rack. Two more for Golesis, and here comes Skyline. Looking inside. Well, I don't know if you had to save it, but gave that one up. From the corner, Rosevear, that three won't go, and the rebound is to Tolzin. Up to Rasmussen, off the window, and it's down to single digits. And a timeout because Skyline, the Eagles are flying back in this one. 58-49, timeout, Brighton. Brighton basketball, 7:02 to go. Skyline has trailed for them, I think the entire contest. Double digits for a majority of it. As a foul here, the ride by Rasmussen going to be called, and that'll be the third on David. That the sixth team foul. No more fouls to give for Skyline. Brighton shooting the rest of the way. Meanwhile, one foul to give for Brighton. Oh, Matheson right around Golesis to the rim. Blocked away by Shaw. Landon Shaw was closing down and takes it away. Brighton will have it. At the rim, won't go, tapped out. Gillespie on the run. Yorgo forced baseline, tried to send it out, and Schmel got the initial deflection as Nash able to gather it for Brighton. Jace, the handoff to Schmel, and fouled at the rim. Great ball movement there to get the guy, Owen Schmel, back at the rim. And he'll head to the line here. This called on the shot. 2 here for Schmel, as Shaw picking up his 4th.
Owen Schmel at the free throw line, shooting
2 here for Owen. 19 tonight, make it 20 as he pushes it back to a double-digit difference. Two for 2. Broadbent giving it to Yorgo. Boy, look at that help. 3 defenders around Gillespie. Rasmussen from the corner. Hit a 3. No, sorry, I thought he hit it. Yeah, he did hit a 3 earlier tonight. As that one deflected out. At least I thought he did. They've got him at 7. I'm at 5, so he did not. My apologies there. Big time 3 from Rasmussen regardless. Nash able to score. Boy, nice take there by Matheson. 15 tonight for the junior. Gillespie back out. Rasmussen will try again. That was short. Shaw had it. Ball is loose to the floor. And I thought I heard a whistle, but no, I did not. Sent over. Jace wouldn't go, and the rebound is to Rasmussen. Skyline pushing it up the floor. Tolson back out. Rasmussen gives it back to Kai. He'll try the 3. That was no good. Rebounded cleanly by Evers. And Brighton, I thought they were going to slow it up. Instead, they're taking advantage to the rim. And it was too strong. Schmel on the backside, fouled by Rasmussen. And Owen once again will work to the line as David has picked up his 4th. Eighth team foul. Again, this called on the shot. Again, it's 2 here for Owen. Jack Huntsman back on the floor here for Skyline. Rasmussen having to come off. Schmel making 1 of 2. Yorgo through the hedge there. Stepping back, soft touch. Yorgo once again. Jace sends it out to Nash. Nash through the lane. Tough shot for Nash. Matheson goes down. There's a hockey quip. Sometimes you just throw it on frame, and Nash, I don't even know if he looked at the rim. And a foul here called on Brighton. That's the last foul to give for the Bengals. Is Morzaleski picking up his first.
His first, team 6.
Mawini checking back in here for Coach Gardner. Broadbent for three. Peters up to 17. Brighton able to break the pressure. Over to Schmel. Tolzien will take the three, and Kai hits it. And a quick timeout taken by Skyline, as the first field goal tonight for Kai is a three to bring it back to within 7. 3:43 left. Timeout, Eagles. Bengal basketball, 67-60. Skyline slowly trying to work their way back. Trail by double digits. Really since the second quarter, early in that second quarter. Cut it to single digits and really could use some defensive stops. Points becoming critical as Shaw with another block at the rim. Schmel. Broadbent for three, no. And that one gathered by Mawhinney. Brighton. Matheson. A quick 4-point burst. And I think we had a delay of game warning. Yep. Just a warning for that first infraction. Skyline basketball back to double figures, 11-point difference. Yorgo. Drive. Seeking contact there, no call. And Brighton with the clear. Back to Matheson. And that one might have been deflected. And boy, how about that play by the junior? The deflection from Nash, able to throw it out off Skyline. It'll stay here. And fouled immediately. Shaw, that'll be the 5th. Landon Shaw, the junior, has fouled out. And Brighton was kind of coming to the bench, I think, taking advantage here of trying to wipe up some items on the floor. Big night for Owen Schmel. 26 points for the senior. He's been a man since the get-go. Had 12 in the opening quarter and has continued to be the go-to guy as Brighton's been able to get out on the run. Even that zone has been a night for Owen Schmel. Last time he'll play a varsity game on this floor, and boy, he is taking advantage of it. Only 2 seniors on this roster. Schmel, one of them. Matheson, Jace, the other. Jace with 15, Owen with 26. The 2 seniors have made their mark tonight as they're trying to get Brighton back to the quarterfinal and back to the location this year, D Event Center. Schmel to the line here, shooting to the first, won't go. One more. Of course, 11-point difference. Shot clock here, 2:41 to go. Still a lot of possessions. That one's short. And Skyline still with opportunities here. Broadbent working off that high screen, gets it back. Close out there from Jace. Broadbent in the paint. Boy, tough shot. Fading away from the rim. And Peter able to score it. He's got 19. Top scorer for the Eagles through this point. Jace works over. Nash, the drive. Blocked away. Tolzien, and lost it out of bounds. Boy, Skyline thought there was contact there, maybe assisting with that ball going out, but that is not the case. Ooh, Yorgo nearly with the steal, and he's got it. Rasmussen in support, Yorgo with the finish. And now 19 for Yorgo. It's down to 7. $1:50 left. Skyline trying to bring pressure. And it's stolen away and then fouled. Boy, the quick hands there of Jack Huntsman. Able to peel it away for Skyline and will walk down and take free throws here with the Eagles. As this foul called on Nash, his third. One and one here for Jack. And now we've got a need to wipe up on the other end. Great ball game tonight. Brighton came out in a fury. And Skyline, I don't even know whether the storm, it just didn't look like things were clicking tonight. Missed opportunities. Brighton was able to get on the run. Brighton taking advantage against the zone. But give credit to Skyline. They have charged back. Really started late in that third quarter. Yorgo had 5 points in a burst of about 30 seconds. Broadbent hit a couple threes in that late in that quarter. You kind of sense that they starting to get a little bit of momentum. This is the closest they've been since the first quarter. And a chance to draw to 2 possessions here if Huntsman can capitalize. 1 and 1 here for Jack. 1 timeout left for Skyline, 1 left for Brighton as the free throw won't go. And it's rebounded by Schmel. Skyline pressure and they foul. And this will go on Broadbent. Second on Peter. And will walk down as Brighton will head to the line. That was the 10th team foul. Double bonus the rest of the way for the Bengals as Nash misses the first. Missed free throws late for Brighton has kept Skyline in it. Nash second, yep. Golesis driving. Golesis wanted a call. Bodies on the floor. Whistles. And a jump ball. Arrow will keep it with Skyline.
Goes to the Eagles. Kate Morzaleski checks in for the Heights.
Morzaleski running on the floor here for Brighton. Handed off to Broadbent. Peter back to Kai. Kai, little step back, blocked. And that will head back to Brighton. Boy, how about the closeout on that Kai 3?
King John checks in. Creighton Evers checks in.
1:15 to go. Rosevear in trouble. And we've got a timeout call. Oh, wow. Coach Frazier and the Eagles are livid. The last timeout for Brighton called. And it will be Bengal basketball when we come back. Welcome back. 1:12 left here in regulation. Coach Gardner, boy, saving his squad, getting that timeout. Will keep possession here for Brighton. And Golesis nearly had it. Would have had it. The last timeout for Skyline. Inbounded there quickly to Nash. Had it poked away. Tolson with the score. Again, Skyline with the pressure here and the foul given. We'll walk down and take free throws here with the Bengals. 1:02 to go.
Against the Eagles, number 5.
As this call on Huntsman, first on Jack. And it's Caden Morzaleski to the line to shoot two. Brighton, no one at the lanes for the Bengals. Caden, the junior, left it short. Again, Brighton leaving points on the floor at the line tonight and late tonight. Substitution here. Mawhinney coming back on the floor, as will Rosevear. Well, he'll wait. He's checking in here for Caden. So this will be post free throw. Missed them both. Here come the Eagles. 6-point different. Yorgo gives it away. Rasmussen for three. Missed everything. And that's saved. Boy, great job. Brighton did it moments ago. And that time it was Jack Huntsman doing the same thing, throwing it out off the Bengals. It'll stay here with Skyline. 51 seconds left. Rosevear back on the floor here. Hand it to Yorgo. That lane open. Oh, gives it back. What a find from Golesis. Able to get it to Huntsman for the points. That clock running doesn't stop on a made bucket. Got to get this in. And a 5-second call. No timeouts left. The 5-second call gives it back to Skyline. 2-possession ball game. Eagle basketball. Morzaleski wanted to come on and will. Broadbent inbounding. Here's Yorgo. Golesis for three. Won't go. Rebounded. Knocked away to the floor. And Brighton comes away with it. That is Matheson that had the basketball. Jace able to pull it away. The senior will jog down where he's got 2 free throws coming up.
Foul ball against the Eagles. Number 2, Peter Broadbent.
Foul called on Broadbent, the third on Peter.
Chase Hansen on the free throw line, shooting 2.
2 here for Jace. 15 tonight, makes the first. Boy, hit so many critical free throws. Well, not critical, hit 7 free throws in the second to really push that lead up to the 12-point difference at the break, and he rattles in the second here. 2 for 2 for Jace. And now Skyline quickly running out of opportunities. Intercepted by Matheson. Jace, too strong. Owen trying to tap it to himself. It's gathered by Skyline. Up to Broadbent for 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Brighton. And a whistle here with 2.1 left. It's free throws for the Bengals as they have finally gotten Skyline. They dropped the first one by 4. They dropped the second one by 19. But tonight, they finally get past their rival just up the road as Rasmussen picking up his 5th. He is fouled out. And the Brighton Bengals will be heading to the quarterfinal. Again, they'll take on a familiar foe, be that Olympus or East, in the quarterfinal. What a ball game tonight. Tip of the cap to Skyline. Came back, got to 2 possessions, but just too much separation. And Brighton gonna pull out the win. 2 free throws here. The first missed from Mawhinney. The second good. And that'll do it. Some of the great scorers in 5A and a team that had hopes of running to a championship. The Skyline Eagles falling Brighton 75-68. The Bengals move on to the 5A quarterfinal. Your player of the game, if you smell what the big man is cooking, Owen Schmell finishing unofficially with 26 points, had 12 in the first quarter. Statement dunks early on, big on the glass, great defensively. The 26 for Owen Schmell helps to lift Brighton 75-68 over Skyline. Quarterfinal action coming up next week, starting Tuesday, all week long. 5A, 6A, boys and girls, all the way to championships. You'll have it every game the rest of the way right here on KSLSports.com. Thanks for joining us for Tino Psyche. My name is Dane Stewart, and we'll see you next week at the D Event Center.